first things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. I'm about to feed them in a few minutes. Just give me 1 second. Got to figure out where the stand's at. Need that. Either that's downstairs or upstairs. Don't know where because I'm in several different places today. So let's see where the stand went to. It's in the office. No, it's not in the office. It's not upstairs in the attic because I don't see it up there. Is it in the makeshift room? Temporary setup? Not in here. Where did I put it at? It's got to be downstairs in the workshop, not in tacos, and we know that. All right, let's go check downstairs. And well, give me a minute. Trying to track down Stan. Stan's in here somewhere. Where are you at, Stan? It's not over here. It's not over here. There's a package right there. Just got here. Where is my stand? I need to buy 2 of these things. Down here in the shop. Oh, there's Stan, way over there. Stan the man, pots and pans. What are you doing over here, Stan? All the way over there. Oh, we got work to do. I got a busy day. I don't have time for this crap. Why do you triggers can't ship in a package over to me? I cancel out every time. Let's see what this guy sent to me. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be covering over the addresses because I don't even put people's addresses out there. Some tape. Give me a minute. Feed your cat in a couple minutes. Got the food already ready for him. And mark off his tracking numbers a little bit here. There we go. Boy, we don't have any problems with somebody messing with his stuff. Okie doke. Here we go. Let me go feed my other cat real quick. Stan the man, pots and pans. All right, give me a minute. I'm gonna feed him right now. Ooh, come on, get out. I need juice. Get out. I can't feed him with your butt's in the way. Come on. Get out. Get out. Get out. Come here. Friday, we get a flight stick on Friday. I got to download the game. It takes forever to download. That's got to be a big freaking file for a big game. All right, let's get something to slice and dice. Grab some of the unboxing and you already had a bigger knife. We don't have any overheads over here. Right, I'll be able to poke through that. I need a pair of scissors for that. Restaurant puncture container. So, customer his customer basically opened the package. We're going to use it. I'm hoping this is not going to be black paint again, because boy, that'd be embarrassing, wouldn't it? Be black paint in there. Anyway, rewrapped it, sent it back, shipped everything to us because of what CROW did. Like I said, at the end of the day, you got to understand. You might be funny among your freaking peers that you do stuff like this, but at the end of the day, I was your customer. I put money in your pocket and you sent me over something like that. And people don't find that funny at the end of the day. They really don't. We got gray. We got gray. Gotcha. I gotcha. I got you, buddy boy. That's your product right there. I got you. Okay, I got to be professional about this. I remember. Be professional, be humble about this. I've been trying to get you for a long time, man. A long time. All them cancellations I had to go through to get that one freaking product out of you because you refused to ship it over because you were scared of something. We're going to find out today what you were scared about. We know what you're scared about. There ain't no way in the world it's going to pass a black screen. No way in the world it's going to pass a black screen. I can tell it from there. I got years of experience with that kind of paint. Ain't no way in the world it's going to pass. Oh, man, I can't. You know what? You're wasting my time, boy. You're a freaking waste of my time. This is you, ain't it? Ain't this you? That's definitely you. I got you. Good. 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 Let's finish this mess. You something else, man. I had to go through all those cancellations to get your product over here. You canceled order after order after order after order. Sent me over that black paint. But I'm going to try to keep this holy. I'm going to try to keep this. I'm going to kind of ask the Lord to give me strength to keep my head on straight and not basically. And I try to belittle this man while I'm doing this. All them cancellations that I went through. You fought hard. I'll tell you one thing. You fought a good fight. I give you that much. You fought a good fight for it to not end over here. Partey, I know you happy right now. You canceled your orders. I know you happy. You know you happy. Oh, man, this is such a great relief, man. I'm so happy with this. I don't even want your hybrid mix now. I don't even want it. I don't even want it. I'm going to reimburse the customer, put the money back. He can do whatever he wants to do with it. We don't need it. We don't need it. We're good. We got what we needed. We got what we needed. This is what I wanted. I got you, buddy. You're going right up there on that shelf. I got you. If you feel in any way that any of the demonstrations I'm doing here today, if you feel that I'm wrong, then guess what you do? You back it up at the day. You basically match the product, match all the demonstrations we're going to do today on this product. And the first thing you're going to go against, baby, you're going to go against one of these black screens over here. I can't wait. Let's see if you pull that same video demonstration we did with the female's face coming up, and you can do the same thing. I'm going to put you against your legend. A legend. You're going to get a chance to get it on to be graced by a legend. Okay, you're doing it again. Calm it down. Relax. Okay, so I'm trying to keep it on a relaxed mode. But you got to understand, this guy basically talks so much trash about his product, all the fake demonstrations, and we're just watching you do these fake demonstrations over and over and over again. You can't even back up your product with the stuff we already gave you to do, and you won't back them up. But if you feel, like I said, that anything we do over here is falsified against your product, feel free, because you make it, to do your own demonstrations. But remember what he said in his text message, whatever message he said back and forth in the chat. You getting it? You do it yourself. Thank you so much, the customer who got this for us. I really appreciate it. We would have gotten it eventually, but it would have taken some time because he would have been on the watch list for us. Thank you. I told you at the end of the day, you got to treat people a different way. You really do have to learn how to treat people a different way. And you scamming us and giving us that black paint like that was wrong. Now send me over a package, no labels on it, with a freaking puncture hole at the bottom of it because you drew a knife in it so paint can leak out. Come on, man. What kind of business is that at the end of the day? That's dirty. I'm so excited I forgot to freaking open up the package. I'm about to bring a knife down here. We got you. We got you. We got you. We got you, CINEMAX. Finally got that. Keep this humble. Keep this knife. Don't do anything. Don't. Gotta keep it humble. Humble body. Be humble about it. Don't try to this and the other. Be humble about it. Be respectful. Because man, right now, I'm trying to keep it humble as much as possible. I want to call you every name in the book about right now. That's what you were talking about? That's the so-called product that's supposed to be produced? Are you kidding me? I can make that stuff at the end of the day. That looks exactly like Digital One Crystal Screen Paint. I wouldn't be surprised if you copied one of my ingredients down from we had on the website and used it as your own, because it looks exactly like it. It really does. I'm going to put y'all up on the camera, on the overhead camera. Stealing from people all day long. That's all you do. No. God, can't. Come on, relax. Can't relax. Just be professional. Let's get this kind opened up. I was thinking for a minute, like last night I was thinking, well, what if the guy sends me black paint? That'd have been messed up. He sent me black paint. That'd have been really messed up, wouldn't it? But he didn't do that. He followed through. Got your little handwriting and everything on it. This is beautiful. I got a couple of them with your handwriting on them. A couple of them. I got the UV mix over there. The only one we didn't get the handwriting on that one because he didn't do that one. But some of them he signed it to his handwritings on. He does. And if you sit there and say on camera, oh no, I don't ever do that. I got freaking containers that go back from 2 years where you basically have your signatures on them, on some of them. So I know you signed some of them. Thinking you're a movie star. Okay, we're gonna find out today. Let's get this open. I'm gonna stir this up a little bit just in case, because I don't want anything saying that, oh, he didn't do this and oh, he didn't do that correctly. Let me see what we got over here. We got a stir over here. Got paint stir over here. We'll do this one right here. Yeah, it's definitely you. Definitely how you wrap your containers, just like that, with that little plastic on the inside. That's definitely you at the end of the day. You got a couple of them like that. I don't want this mess on my stuff. Bear. This got Bear 1050 in it. I know the smell of Bear 1050. You got a kind of sweet little bubblegum taste to it. Not taste, but smell. I don't be eating paint, people. I don't get that wrong. But Bear got a little sweet smell to it. It do. We don't need that much. That's not from him, that's from probably something I had on that transferred to the screen. That's not him. Ah! You know better than that. You're not supposed to be down here. Got your own freaking room, man. I'm not supposed to be down here. You know better than that. My cat. You hear me yelling? That's my cat. Ain't supposed to be down here. You know better than that. So nice, so smooth. Well, I deserved that one. I was showboating, so. Yeah, I do deserve. I was showboating. I ain't supposed to do that. Gotta keep my head on together. Can't do that one again. I was showboating, so I deserve that one. Well, that's it. And I got telling me to stop showboating. Cut it out, behave. Cut it out. It was not necessary. Probably can do it on my own product, but not on somebody else's products. All right, let's get a fan to get this to dry, and then we can get it up, get it going. Are we plugged in? Why are we never plugged in? Why is stuff we got in here never plugged in? And that's it. This stuff looks really familiar, man. It does. Very familiar. It looks like a mid-grade digital one crystal screen. That's what it looks like. I wouldn't be surprised if you went on that website and you made some copies. We'll find out today. We're going to break it down. I got several screen paints we got to make today. I'm looking at this, I'm thinking maybe about 5. Oh, 5. We got a digital one that's a 5. 5 tablespoons of black to trigger it. Now, after we're done here, I'm going to show you how to make Partes paint because we figured it out. That whole distilled water, that's the reason why this product is so thin, because we put distilled water in it. But it's the same thing. I'm going to take one of those mixtures over there. We'll probably do about 3 tablespoons of black into some white paint for that other product he had. And we'll put some distilled water in it. And I'll show you what it does to it. When you put water in paint, it makes it very, very thin. Because it's an old trick. And it's a trick that people do with a contractor. Basically, if you get a shiesty, I'm saying all of them like that, but if you get a shiesty contractor, sometimes if they run out of paint, they don't want to go out and spend $50 for paint, or even $27 at the end of the day. The object is to basically keep as much as your money as possible. I'm not saying all contractors like this, but some of them are like this. We'll try to keep as much of the money, spend less, and try to keep as much of that money in their pocket. Even means cutting corners. And I've seen people drop water and paint to stretch it out. Even as far as I've seen somebody drop milk, literally, in white paint to stretch it at the end of the day. That stuff gives off a bad scent in the summertime, you know that, right? But they don't care because they didn't got their money and they gone. But yeah, they put a little water in to stretch it out. Can't do that with an oil-based paint because you'll have a problem at the end of the day because you'll have a separation. But they'll use something like turpentine or something like that. They'll put something, paint thinner, to kind of to thin it out to get a little more out of it. But yeah, water is something they always do. Put a little water. Now I'm saying all of them are like that. I'm saying all of them. Some of you guys out there, contractors, do amazing jobs. Hats off to you for doing your job and not cutting corners. People like that don't cut corners, even if I see them take a little extra that may come out of their pay so they can get the job done right because they into getting that good review, I give them an extra $200-300 off the top as a bonus. Because I know they took a little extra money out for that faucet to put it in. I know it cut into a little bit of wages, but just to be able to have that pride of knowing they did that good work, yeah, I give them an extra $300-400 off the top of my head for the simple fact of just doing that. I had a few of them that were like that. Came over and installed something in and put a little extra in on top of it. Didn't have to put it at the end of the day, but they did. I don't want this leaning against my screen and damaging my screens. My screens are all dark in here. That stuff will mess my screens up. I make sure that stuff is dry. Should be waiting for that to dry. Let's go upstairs to the what do you call it? What do they call that room upstairs I got upstairs? Oh man, the temporary gaming room. I can't wait till my flight stick gets here, man. Wait for that to dry. Oh, man. Oh man, right on my freaking sample too, you freaking trashy piece of whatever. Garbage, man. Garbage. I'm not talking about something else, man. It's paint dripped right on my freaking sample. I gotta repaint that all over again. See? That's the reason why I don't want that stuff drip. It's drip right on my freaking sample. I gotta freaking paint that. Well, I gotta paint it over anyway for another demonstration. And you guys can stand right there. I gotta wash this stuff off my hands. Oh, I forgot. We got to get another one. Hold on. We need another sample sheet. We need a small sample sheet for some other tests we got to do. Or I need another one. Let me see. Hold on. I need you guys over here pointing in this direction. I got to put y'all back in. Well, y'all can stand right here. You're good. I got to get a smaller one. Did I wash out the roller? No, I didn't. Okay, cool. What do we got? We can use. I need a piece of plastic, something light, something that's going to stay on the screen because those are too heavy. What do we got over here? It should work. At the end of the day, it's just paint. At the end of the day, I'm gonna see if I can roll a piece of plexiglass. I got a thin piece of plexiglass. I think use that for samples or for something. Now, I can't keep all that paint because some of that's going over to the beta testers, which are waiting right now for their sample of it. But you want to get some of them over there. You can watch me pour it into the containers, wrap it up, and get it ready for ship out. So you know nothing's been tampered with it, nothing's been messed with it. They want their share too, because they want to do their tests also. All right, wait for those two to dry. I thought I turned you off. How the heck you turn yourself back on again? All right, whatever. Technology just bugs me. Going over to the makeshift game room. I pray I don't have any paint on me while I sit in this leather recliner. Mess up my chair with this mess. Usually when you got black paint on, you sit in something that blends and everything else. Not up here where I'm at. I'm not going to say nothing. There's nothing to say. The reason why there's nothing to say, just by looking at it. I don't know how in the world anybody believed that freaking crazy nonsense to begin with. I don't know how. I don't know how. I got nothing to say. I said, you got to be kidding me. Yeah, you got to be kidding me. Y'all believe that nonsense. I don't know how. I don't know how y'all believe that nonsense.
Lighted.
Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Everything's going my way. Don't worry, I'm not going to quit my video. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. All right, come on up. There we go. Oh shit, forgot. We on the wrong unit. Hold on. Wrong unit. There we go. So, everything's going my way. Do 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 do. Let's see. I'm going to some game right now. Play a little Pac-Man. That's something I should turn real quick. Because I'm not leaning that painted screen with that paint all over my black screens downstairs. I'm going to damage my equipment down there on that product. You got to be kidding me. I can look at this and I can tell how it's made just by looking at it. I've been making gray screen paints before either one of them had basically any form of status on YouTube. I was making that stuff. I can tell what it looks like. I had years and years under my belt of making gray screen paint products, and just by looking at it, I can tell. So you can't come at me and say, well, you don't have, yeah, I have more experience than y'all. I've been out longer than you have. Partay's a noob considered to how much experience I have in home theater setups. I've built more, I've designed more than he has. I have more experience. That's how I know the nonsense he was talking about, the fixed frame screens, that's a bunch of bull crap. What Crow was talking about, bull crap. Then it already, I've built so many fixed frame screens, it's not even funny. Yeah, go ahead and remove the bar out if you want, see what happens. It's your own personal nightmare at the end of the day. And the other one talking about you take the surface out. Are you kidding me? You're gonna take a surface out and paint it that's designed to expand into a frame. Yeah, okay, you'll find out the hard way. We did. When we used to sell them. That's how I know. Oh, we're gonna do this one right here. It's Pac-Man one right here. What time is it? That's about 9 o'clock or something, about 9 o'clock. Yeah, I'm up here playing video games. That's what I love about my technology. Let's see, we're gonna do this Pac-Man. I love Pac-Man. Oh, I should have bought the arcade sticker. What was the point of paying for that thing? If you're wondering what screen is, this is a Legend Platinum. Oh, sorry, Legend Gunmetal. We ain't doing Platinum, Legend Gunmetal. This is a 1%. You ever notice something? See, I can come upstairs while I'm waiting for a screen to dry and jump on another projection screen. He can't do that. He only has one screen. That's it. When he does a demonstration, he has to wait God knows wherever. I can just go about the house. We could have went downstairs in the theater and watched the movie off the ceiling if you wanted to. If it was hot outside, we could have gone outside and watched a couple of TV shows and demonstrations on one of the screens we got out there. I can do that. Just sit here and just game. Like I said, if this stuff don't work, I'm not putting it in my house because it needs to work. Okay, let's start this game. Let's get this one on. I mean, why you gotta go off slow? Come on, speed it up. Come on. All right, we're done. Ooh. I'm gonna leave the system on. I'll come back and pay this later on. I gotta do some wire management here. Oh, I can't wait to turn that to a micro. Oh. I know for some people the suspense is killing them. What for? It's great. It's not going to work. I can say that right from the door. It's not going to work. It's a great screen. I mean, where do you guys get this idea that that screen's really going to pull contrast over next to a black screen? Really? You understand? The screen has to dry because I don't want my screen getting marked up at the end of the day. So, you know, my screen getting jacked up. Screens are black down here. Let's see what we got. Sample surface. Camera still wet. I want to be nice and give you another coat. So that way we don't have any complaints. I don't want any freaking complaints. Oh, it should have been a second coat. It requires so and so and so. Okay, well, you know what? We're going to do that. I'll give you another coat. Because y'all don't want to hear any complaints, excuses. It was painted wrong. None of this nonsense. I don't want to hear it at the end of the day. But I can drop as many coats as I want on here if I want. At the end of the day, it's not going to match a black screen. That's not going to happen. Freaking dark with the Wizard of Oz. Come on with that freaking tune inside here. Now to match against the white screen, it's easy. Behind that screen over there, I got a 250-inch white screen behind the back of that screen right there for testing. We use those too. Let's give you another coat. I'm getting paint all over me, man. Save a little bit of this. Yep, right. Say one thing, coverage isn't that good. I clean the bed? It's not this. Two coats in, just so you know. There's no way in the world you're doing 135 out of this. There's no way in the world. The coverage isn't that good. There's no way in the world. 120 inch, not 135. I put two coats on it. That way it's nobody's saying, oh well, you know, you didn't put enough paint on, this application wasn't done right. None of them excuses exist at all. Oh, whatever. Alright, you know what? I'm going to dry you standing up. Because I'm not going back upstairs again. I don't want to hear, oh, it was one coat. No. So that way I can say, yeah, I painted your screen. I put two coats on your screen at the end of the day. Two coats. So we covered everything. So it's no excuses. Let me get a charge real quick while it's drying. I'm setting up my projector. I'm going to hit you with 5,000 lumens, 1080p crispy. See if you pull that black level. Just landed about a couple of orders a few minutes ago. Not because you, Crow. You don't know. Again, at the end of the day, not because of you. And again, that might be some of your customers over here. I don't know. I'm not going to say anything. I don't even know at the end of the day, and don't care at the end of the day. I got to put a charge on real quick. All right, where's my fire stick at? Let me fire up something over here. You got the right one? Looks like it. Let's see. Stick this on stuff there. Keep that here. If you got the wrong stick together, this fire stick kind of good on it. Let's see. Video. Computer. Oh, yeah, we're kind of mixed up. Okay. There we go. Now, in all due time, trust me, I'm going to put you against the screen. Don't worry. I'm going to put you against the tablecloth first. That I got to see. That's more important than hitting the black screen. I want to see if you match that tablecloth over there. That's what I want to find out first. Let me go get the tablecloth. And you hear this Joker going to sit there and say, oh, but that don't look like my product. Yeah, because I'm not using a $2,000 P2 Ultra Short Throw projector. That's why. Same thing like your customer with the leisure projector. Didn't look like your screen did it at all, period. Unless you got that same projector or higher. That's why. So any of your customers trying to tell me that your customers at the end of the day, that paint is going to make this 720p and 1080p like a $3,000 or $3,000 projector? That's bull crap at the end of the day. That's the biggest lie on the face of the planet. There's a difference. Because from all the videos I've seen from your customers, none of them look like your videos unless they have your projector or higher. Oh man, you better hope that this screen does not blend in. I got a bad feeling right now. What's that controller? I need that controller. Ken, you don't lose controllers. This controller's like crazy. I gotta keep my trigger and everything, killing myself too. It's not the same process. I just had 2 minutes for the controller. And I lost it. Alright. The benefit of not having anything black in your fridge. Oh, here we go, I found it. Yeah, there's no dark environments down here. We do everything in CINEMAX. Everything has to be lit. Let's see what we get over here. Sony 4K demonstration. That's not good. That's an extremely, extremely bad sign right there. You're blending the tablecloth, my man. This is the reason why you wouldn't do these tests to begin with. We gave them to you. I can see why. That ain't good, buddy. Let me get stand. Where's Stan the man at? Is he upstairs? Don't tell me I have to stand upstairs again. Let's see if we can stand. Oh, just stand right here. But if I'm wrong on this, like I said, feel free to do it yourself. Because I did give you the opportunity. I sent you the link 4 times in a row. Right to your freaking website and talk to you directly to do these tests. And you refuse to do them. Well, now we know why. Because you matched. Oh, well, guys, this tablecloth was cheaper. It's not $21. I paid $14 for this tablecloth. We got to go back and look at that again. That's messed up. At the end of the day, this product right here, the tablecloth, matched 3 of your screen paints. The customers are getting all 3 screens at the same time. I feel so bad for you right now. I'm not even going to do the hybrid mix. I don't even want to be bothered with it at the end of the day. Because it's just going to be the same thing again. I'm not even going to bother with it. I'm going to reimburse the customer, give the money back in his account. I'm going to help you out here because this is pretty bad. Now you know why when I kept giving him the invite to over and over again, back your product up, back your product up, back your product up. And they refused to do it. That's why. Because he knew it was going to match. How close does your Metallica mix come to matching your screen? I really don't want to run these tests at the end of the day, man, because it's just all bad for you right now. Oh my goodness. Here's all the demonstrations you did in the dark. And you see that screen's completely a different shade than his screen, and it still matched the screen. I feel bad for you. At the end of the day, I feel bad for you. This is pretty bad. You hyped this product up too high. You're like, this is a cyberpunk of freaking projection screens at the end of the day. I'm pretty sure half your customers figured this mess out already. If they haven't already, good gracious. Crow, come on, man. At the end of the day, man, you should have really tested your product out, man. This doesn't make any sense. I feel so bad for you right now. I wouldn't even use the word scammer on you right now. I'm only going to use that on you because this is really bad. You hyped this product up to the roof, man. You gave me the same feeling I felt when I bought freaking Cyberpunk. I was all into it. I got the game. I was like, what the freak is this mess? Oh, man. This is messed up. The difference between me and you is the fact that if you had this opportunity over me, you would run it to the ground. Me, on the other hand, I feel sorry for you. I really do. A real man can show mercy. And at this point, I'm going to put you against the black technology and prove my point that you didn't do what you said you did. I'm going to take you outside, and that's the end of it. Because I had more tests lined up for you. A lot of tests lined up for you. And you wouldn't have passed them. Not by saying what I'm saying right now. At the end of the day, I know how to show mercy. As for your hybrid mix, we're canceling the order. Because I can't do any more with this. I can't. This is sad. I can't. That would literally be beating a dead horse to death. Let's see how your contrast levels pull up. Oh. when you have a projector that can literally do 2 million to 1 contrast in a dark environment, and ultra short though sitting right up on top of the screen, your black levels look different. But my projector over here has a 3,000 to 1 contrast ratio. That's it. It's at 5,000 lumens, full 1080p. You're on the big Chrissy over here. The 5,000 lumen model. It's at full 1080p. That's not us. I'm testing the black speaker fabric. Let's see what we get out of this. We need a bigger piece than that. We need a much bigger piece of speaker fabric. We need a bigger piece than that. Now mind you, Jamie, our technology pulls a higher white level than that black surface right there. Just to give you an understanding what you're going to go against once your screen is dry. That is bad. That's really bad, man. I gotta see something, man. Your products here and here. Keep in mind, there's your Metallica mix, there's your personal mix, and there right there sits your CINEMAX. You're not pulling a contrast for Jack. Let's see how you all blend together.
Proven quality sleep from Sleep Number can increase your energy and improve your recovery. The Sleep Number 360 Smart Bed is perfect for active couples. Proven quality sleep is life-changing sleep, only from Sleep Number.
Hi, my car slipped and there's water sitting in the car. Can you get out, ma'am?
That ain't good, Crow. That's not good at all. Well, like I said, if you feel that I'm wrong in this demonstration, I sent you plenty of links. Go down and buy the surface, do the demonstration yourself. That is really freaking messed up. I told you if your product blended, all three of your products blended on a tablecloth, that was not going to be good at the end of the day. See how it's a lighter color than the tablecloth, and it still blended the tablecloth. Oh my goodness. You really put an effort in that one, did you not? I'm just do my thing. That's about it. Take your money at the end of the day. Who cares? Beautiful, man. Let me see. Let me go over here and get this one right here. going to paint you down on this United States postal box over here. I want to put this against my screen. Making me some more samples. Imagine the egg on your face if you found out your system was polarization, optimization, and all that, and you matched the tablecloth at the end of the day. Now you see why we have cancellations. Now you see why he fought so hard. But again, like I said, if your product don't do the same thing, I'm going outside today. I'm going to display your screen on a star field outside. You do the same demonstration as I'm doing, and you produce a 100% contrast level. Back it up. Everything we're doing today, I want you to back it up. If you can't back it up, then at the end of the day, you know the deal already from the door. That means you're going to have to do all the tests that you skip doing in your demonstrations in order to back your product up. Match every test we do today on your product. The first one's going to be that tablecloth. Second one, you're going to have to do that in a fully lit environment. You're going to show your contrast levels. And you're going to have to do it against a black screen. I don't care if it's black paint. I don't care what it is at the end of the day. You're going to have to blend into that surface perfectly. It's like the tablecloth blending into yours. All right, I got to get me a chair for this one. I got to sit down. This is freaking unbelievable. Like I didn't say, I told you. I sat there and said it right on camera. I said that when he painted that screen down, I said that looks exactly like a tablecloth. Exactly like a tablecloth. And lo and behold, what have we got? It matched the tablecloth. You're not even the same shade as the tablecloth. The tablecloth is a completely different shade than your screen, and it's still blending your screen. Completely different shade. Look. See? Completely different shade. And it's blending your screen perfectly. Which means at the end of the day, anything we throw up against here of your lighter gray mixes, it will blend into this screen. Your customers just have to spend $21, and they got 3 of your screen paints right there from the door. And you can go back and do your little videos in the dark and say, hey, look, it's not the same thing as so-and-so and so. Yeah, because you're sitting in the dark, again, with an overhyped projector. That's what you're doing. That's calibrated. These aren't calibrated over here. If I did a demonstration on Sony's $10,000 or $5,000 projector, 10,000 lumens, 4K projector that sits less than a foot away from a screen, I guarantee you that I can make that screen look absolutely insane. And you wouldn't be able to pick up the same image because you don't have the same money for the same piece of equipment. That's the reason why your images look that way. How come your customers' images don't look the same way? Oh, because they don't have a $3,000 projector sitting up in their house, do they? All right, there you go. And then you calibrate the daylights out of it. Why would you have to calibrate a projector that powerful to begin with? Oh, because your screen wasn't working.
Ever wondered about...
You can clearly see when I take my hand, each one of these screens are a different shade. Look at them. Each one of them is a different shade, but yet they all blend into the tablecloth. I'm not going to call you the S word then. I'm not. I'm going to leave it up to your customers who saw the demonstration. Good gracious, man, you just, so you don't care at the end of the day. You really don't. That's the same thing when I saw that bare silver screen test. You were right up on top of the camera, right on top of the screen. Look at the difference between the two. Ain't much of a difference between the two. Just a slim little margin due to the fact that the bare silver screen didn't have any black in it, and your product did have black, and it pulled a little bit better, higher color. That's basically about it. When you stood back 13 feet, you wouldn't be able to know the difference from one from the other. If you had to stand up, first of all, on the video, if you had to be that close to the screen to see a difference, there's a huge problem there. Should have noticed that from a distance, from 13 feet, like, oh, wait a minute, something ain't right here. Ain't a monkey surprise. Let me stick you against the black screen. I need a boa strap to this one. Well, I knew it was going to happen. The minute I saw the paint, I was like, yeah, that's not going to go. That's nowhere near where it's going to go. That's why every time you did a demonstration, one of them OLED demonstrations was always in the dark. But your over-calibrated projector doing that dumb nonsense. Oh, man, you can know better than that, man. Park, at the end of the day, I would suggest you at the end of the day, don't come down here at the end of the day, because I will match you to a tablecloth, and at the end of the day, I think you're going to be more embarrassed than him, because you put a whole lot of nonsense behind your product. That polarization, optimization, all that other dumb nonsense that went along with it. No, that ain't happening, buddy. Let's see. Where can we throw you at? Make sure you get Brian back. That's my gamer screen over there. Oh, I hope you don't jack up my freaking gamer screen. Well, I repaint it anyway. I don't care. Any of that stuff laying around here, but still a wet up. Oh, I hate doing your testing. My shop gets messy. Where's the PS4 for this one? I'm gonna put this over in the corner and let this dry out. I need this for later on. So I get my floor paint up a little bit in here. I need let me see, PS4 controller here. So I need here. Oh, that ain't a good sign. That's a bad sign. That's a PS4 black logo coming up and you're not picking up. That's not good. That's not good at all. What you should do is get rid of that freaking P2 projector and get yourself a regular projector just like everybody else and put that in. See if you get the same image. I guarantee you won't. Because how come when you show it on a 720p projector, it doesn't look the same way on the P2? Why is that? We got 720p and 1080p side by side. Oh, man, this is going to be bad. You're not even picking up the background. I'm going to get myself a chair. I need a chair for this one. I definitely got to sit down for this one. Something ain't looking right, man. I do got to run that one test. I got to run that one test, and it's got to be run. We got to get some everyday gray paint from either Home Depot or Lowe's, some everyday primer, just to see if it's a possibility. If your product can match a product without black and white in it. That we definitely got to check out. That's got to be done. At the end of the day, look. I ain't a big fan of your customers. Some of them are probably, at the end of the day, like I said, the guy was probably really a nice person at the end of the day. At the end of the day, nobody deserves to be cheated out of their money. And this is the reason why, when you watch me do those demonstrations, keep going into his channel, ask him to do the tests, do the tests, do the demonstrations, back up your product, back up your product, back up your product. Kept telling him over again, the multiple cancellations. Products coming in with black paint in them. At the end of the day, now you see why he fought so hard for that product not to come down here. This is his secret he was hiding. At the end of the day, without that P2 projector and those dark environments, that's the only way you can make your product look good. Down here, we don't play those games, man. You're in the Meter Max house on a real one, not that fake one you did. Your product pulls it, pulls it. If it doesn't, it doesn't. That's how it works. Let me see what we got going on here. I need controllers so we can get this one started. Man, let's throw a Meter Max out too on top of this too. Get Meter Max out here real quick. But I feel real, I mean, I try to be merciful, man, but I don't even want your hybrid mix. You can keep it. I'm gonna give the customer, he can do whatever you want to do with it. I'll give him his money back. At the end of the day, he's good. I'll send it to you today. Guys, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm gonna send the money right back to you because we're good. I'm showing you some mercy, Crow. Because at the end of the day, this is sad. This is really sad. Guarantee if I come out there and tell you my product's going to do such and such and so, you can guarantee barring that I'll back it up. Let's go over here. First demonstration, Starfield. Maybe a chair too. Let me see what we got going here. I want search Starfield screensaver. I thought so. Of course I thought so. I've been developing your technology and black technology. I've done them both. There's no way in the world that that product you displayed was ever going to pull up a Starfield demonstration. This is why when I told you to do the demonstration outside, what was your response back? 2 middle fingers. Because at the end of the day, you couldn't back your product up. And you're selling this stuff for $89 at the end of the day, or 80 bucks, whatever it costs. Well, we have what we need here. I am going to send the rest over to the other testers so they can have what they need to do with it. Your screen will never ever be, this will never be painted over. Never. You got my word on that one. Mark that in the back of what that is. Now what he's going to do is, I'm going to tell you what he's going to do. He's going to come out with a whole new product line. That's what he's going to do. Because that's usually what they do. You know, the whole wagon scenario. Sell your red wagon, jump over your gate, steal it, paint different colors, so to the next neighbor. And that's what he's going to do. Because he sat there and admitted part of his own new product line. He's already setting up to start a new product line. Here's the kicker, Crow. You're going to have to do the same thing. You're going to do all those tests we told you. You're going to have to do it with every single product. That's what you're going to have to do. You will never escape this as long as you live. As long as you decide to make screen paint products, you're going to have to back it up. Because at the end of the day, you stole money from a lot of people. So let me get this straight. I'm looking for that jet black screen. You turned my screen black, right? Unwatchable? That's what you said? Wouldn't it react more like, let's see. Should it react like this, Crow? Should it look like this? So this right here, sorry about the white spot on it, because I spilled some of the paint on it. But this right here at the end of the day is black paint. So let me see something. We're going to take this surface right here. This surface is everyday black paint. Let's see if it matches one of your demonstrations. You know, stuff you like to do. You like to tamper with people, do dumb stuff at the end of the day. Let's see. Now, isn't that how our screen was supposed to come up? You know, it does that in your demonstrations all the time. So let's see what happens if we take the black paint and we need the insert screen. Can we get that same reaction that you do in your videos? You better get yourself a really good lawyer, boy. You better get one. I'm going to clean the clock. I can do this right here. This is right down this video I'm doing. It's testimony in court. That's your product. That's black paint laying against that screen. It looks exactly the same way in your demonstrations. That's our technology over there. That full circle thing, that karma coming back to bite you in the derriere. Today's your day. But even in all this nonsense, Crow, all this dirty stuff you've done to me, making memes on me, doing dirty stuff to me, I have enough mercy to basically back away from the rest of your products. Because I know what's going to happen to them when they get down here. They're not going to do well. So yes, at the end of the day, CROW1176 was taking a black paint and claiming it to be our product. That's why it looks exactly like your demonstration. I just mimicked your own demonstration. Let's go over here and let's pull something out. So let's see how your colors come up. Let's go over to this one. Not even there. Okay, maybe got luck with another color. Let's try some blue. Not even there. All right, let's try some red. Not even there. Okay, let's try. Let's try a slow color change out. See if you pull up. And for if anyone sits there and complain, well, your environment has too much what? There's too much what? The minute you tell people that, oh, it's not fair because my screen's not ambient light rejection, but you do ambient light rejection demonstrations, you just made your screen an ambient light. Or you're misleading your customers at the end of the day. If you start ranting about your product not being ambient light rejection, you did plenty of demonstrations in that room with that screen trying to do a meter max out, showing all this light, opening up your windows and all that stuff. That's considered to be a screen that demonstrations for ambient light rejection. If your screen was named like rejection, it should have been an all dark environment. It should have been named as a dedicated screen paint. That didn't even work. This is a 1% screen I'm putting against Crow. A 1%. Not even done, not even on the marketplace. It's a beta screen. Let's go over here and let's grab some beautiful pansy flowers. See, sorry about that, people. I'm gonna drag you down with me. Now we're going to do a lights out demonstration. I want to make sure it's nighttime. I want this area to be really pitch black dark, so we can see what happens at night. Now, if you think my screen pulls a high white level and all this light, wait till you see the lights go up on this thing. We'll let that run a bit. I need to get it Sharpie. I need to mark that sample too. So we can get that name on it like the other ones. I don't like people that lie, man. You're a liar, man. At the end of the day, man, you're a big liar. Just like that guy said in that YouTube video, you're a deceitful human being. At the end of the day, you will basically tear down anybody's product just to make yours look good. You know how bad this is? That entire background is supposed to be jet black. You're not even picking it up. But if I'm wrong on this, feel free to do this demonstration again today and have it in a fully lit environment. As a matter of fact, make sure your meter is maxed out when you do it. I want that area lit up when you do it. Don't do it in the dark. What are you thinking at the end of the day? Honestly. You go on the ABS forums and say that nonsense over there. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of ABS forums, but I know people over there know what they're talking about. Some of them do, some of them don't, at the end of the day. But anybody with any ounce of common sense would have known that there is no way in the world that a gray screen is ever going to compare to a darker technology when it comes to contrast levels. If that was the case, you'd be a millionaire by now. Because you would be able to beat the Black Diamonds, the DMP Supernovas, all these heavy gunmetal screens. You would have a product that would be able to produce the same contrast level as they are and produce the same white levels as, I guess, almost near a white screen. You know how much money you would be rich? How expensive your product would be if you could pull that off? People are sitting there, you're doing the same thing as big companies do. They take a high-end projector, they do ambient light controlled environment, they select certain videos, and that's what they do. It's all rehearsed. You just did the exact same thing. P2 projector, dark environment, calibrated, expensive projector, dark. You did the exact same thing. And you want to put down quality. How come I'm not getting the same quality over here? I got me a 720p projector on this side, 4,000 lumens. It's an XGA at that. How come I'm not getting the same quality even you've done in your videos? Oh, maybe it's because of the projector. Maybe my environment's not dark enough at the end of the day. Come on, man. You gotta stop it with that nonsense. You and both Partey. But you know, I'm not gonna say this. This is not about Partey. This is not about Partey. I'm not adding him in this. It's not about him. It's about you right now. Spotlight's for you today. Wasting my time, wasting my day on this mess. It's sad at the end of the day that I basically, all the testing that I do on my technology, I bring out the very best for my customers. And at the end of the day, I got to go on this nonsense at the end of the day. This is why I'm going offline. This is why I'm going mainstream. This is why I'm going corporate. This is why I may be going contracts only. I don't deal with this in contracts. In contracts, once those deals are signed, once we send that paper over, they test it, that's the end of it. They know exactly what they want to order, and it's a done deal. Any problems we have, we take it to court, cut and dry. It's it. I'm guaranteed to get such and so dollars every freaking week or every freaking month in my accounts. And they'll also get such and so of this, that, and the other. There is no in between. Now, I'm not saying my customers support me. I love you to death. But just sometimes that's how it feels. Been in the field longer, work harder than these jokers, and I still got to come on and do this dumb nonsense at the end of the day. Because somebody says that a gray screen can produce the same contrast level as a black screen. Well, tomorrow morning, I'm going to come on YouTube. I'm going to squeeze a stone out there and turn it into a diamond. What crazy? Do people believe anything that people say at the end of the day? That's why we have so many test demonstrations. That's why we back everything up at the end of the day. That's why there's so many tests. Why do you have so many videos? Why are your videos so long? Because it takes time to back all this stuff up to show you at the end of the day the product works. So much stuff I want to show you. I'll be sitting there watching something, array of beautiful fish will blow across the screen. The sun will be pouring into the window like, oh, this would be a great demonstration to put online to show anybody. But I've already done 4 already. Let's skip it. Let's wait till tomorrow. Yeah, that's usually what happens. Is this product better than the white screen? Yeah, it's better than the white screen. It is. Any great paint is better than the white screen at the end of the day. Is it going to produce the same white level as the white screen? Oh, heck no. That's not going to happen. Only a white screen is going to produce a 100% white level, like a black screen is going to produce a 100% black level. That's how it works. But all the stuff he's been talking about, not even true. Give me, let me see. Yeah, I'm dying to see my screen turn so dark I can't even see it. Now we did this in 1080p, we're doing it in 720p now. Oh, and by the way, Crow, these are venues behind me right now. Both of these are venue projectors. Because at the end of the day, you said the venue projectors are trash, right? No, there's nothing wrong with venue projectors. Your product just doesn't work. start to a screensaver. You pull, as you said, you pull a contrast that will equal to a black screen, right? That's a black screen. A true black screen will wash you out like a sheet of paper. Let's get you another demonstration on this side too, while we're at it. Let me see. You can rant all you want. Back it up. At the end of the day, buddy, back it up. Let's go with, let me see. See if we can turn our screen black on this one. Skyworth, food demonstration. Oh, we had it right there in the category too. Right here. There we go. Because this is what I want to see. I want to see this image right here that you portrayed our product to be. I want to see it match. How you did that on your product? This is supposed to be us right here, right? This is supposed to be our product. I want to see this look like that over there. That's what I want to see. Can't put up the contrast over number one. So, Crow, how come when you do your demonstrations, this is supposed to be our product? How come it doesn't look the same over here? You're a dirty individual, I'll tell you that much right there. Yes, you are. Explain to me on that one. Or maybe it's because you've been using black paint and claiming it to be our product at the end of the day. Hello, I'm going to put the review of the fellow who was upset with Crow and called it like it was. Crow did that thing on that link screen, or what that thing was called. He faked that demonstration. Yeah, the dude caught him on it. I'll put that below so you can hear his opinion on Crow. That's something he does. Anything to make his product look good at the end of the day. Steal from your customers, anything. I'm going to tell you what he's going to do. He's going to do a demonstration, taking the same black surface, the paint he claims that's supposed to be our screen, stick it in the dark with his product, and say, look, that's how their product comes up. The fact you got to be in the dark with that projector is sad enough as it is. I'll let your customers decide whether or not you're a scammer or not, since your product didn't match the table. Man, you're a dirty piece of work, man. You really are. See, I can take that same surface and now stick it on my screen, and it's still not matching my screen at the end of the day. get done these tests, I'm gonna stick you on the rest of the tablecloths we got over here. We got the light one over here, and we're gonna go back to the gray one. Now I got your product painted on here. I'm gonna put this right against that tablecloth and see what we get. Oh, now we got all of it. We got the other one, the light one, aren't you? Put all three of your products, one by one, right next to each other. That's what I was waiting to do. How about we do your UV mix? How does your UV mix look on your CINEMAX? I've never seen you do a demonstration with your UV mix versus your CINEMAX. Never. Let's go with, let's see. It's out here. Let's do, 4K snow screensavers. Oh, that was way off. Okay, that still works. Still got it. Isn't that interesting? Look how dark your UV mix comes up. Doesn't even see white light. Look how dark the house paint comes up. They look exactly the same at the end of the day. So how come our screen paint doesn't look like either one of those? And my screen's darker than all of them. Well, actually, not the black paint. Black paint's literally darker than mine. You're going to have a hard time trying to mimic this stuff, but I don't think you're going to at the end of the day. I don't think you're going to go near it at the end of the day. Because there's going to be so many copyrights, and we're making sure we can bury you so far into the ground. It's like, I already got enough on you, basically, to take everything from you at the end of the day. Everything from you. Fake, false demonstration, slander in my company, identity theft. Yeah, the whole freaking, we got the whole account over there on Instagram posting to be me. We got you on terroristic threats, racial slurs, all that stuff. We got tons of stuff on freaking CROW. It's emails, all the fake emails that you sent over. I had an investigator ping every last one of your emails. We know exactly where they popped up at. Right in your neck of the woods, buddy boy. Yep. Now you're doing this dumb nonsense. Look at this. Having people telling you your product basically pulls a contrast level next to a black screen. That black screens come up so dark you can't even see them. Anything to sell your black and white paint. Let's get off this thing right here. Let's bring them down here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take this one and we're going to take this screen. This is later on going outside against a 150-inch black Phantom. Yeah, you're going outside. You're definitely going outside. No around that. You said you could pull a star through the demonstration, right? Next to a black screen, so it shouldn't be a problem for you. You should be able to do that easy and cheesy. Partake copy that one too. Alright. Let's come over here and let's grab the tablecloth. Now this is a tabletop projection screen. I told you I got this one over on Amazon. This one's a little cheaper. No, this one cheaper? No, that one I got rid of was 14 bucks. This one was about, I think, well, $13 because it's a 48 by 48. That one's a little cheaper. There's right there. We have your CINEMAX right there. I just need to locate the other two ones we need to get to put them up. I want all three of them at the same time. That's the one. Where do I put it? Get all three of them up there at the same time. Then we got this other lighter one we have over too. I want to check out too. Right about them. All right, so we're going to have all three of your products off at the same time. Got your personal mix. Let's see how much money we save your customers right now. Each one of these products are around $80 a pop. Let's see why you fought so hard. Make sure your product didn't end up down there. Wow, we got so many cancellations on that wall over there of your product. This is after this man gave us an invite to come by. He starts canceling left and right, and we wonder why. So it's all three of your products all together. Let me get this out of the way. Gotta keep the shop neat and clean while we're in here. Let's see what we get. Turn the fan off. And let's see if your screens don't match all together, all in one hit. I told you this product matches is going to be pretty bad for you. Here we go. I'm going to bring you over here because I got a better chance of seeing everything over here. Let's get the meter out of the way. And let's bring you down. There we go. Right down to eye level. $4K demonstrations. That's $240 at $80 a pop. At $80 per screen, 3 times 80 is $240. And that service we're laying against right now would cost your customers in the range of $21 for a screen size of 60 inches by 120 inches. Or if they go by 48 by 48, about $13. 64 by 64 or 68 by 60, somewhere around that size. About 14 to 15 bucks. And they don't even have to paint it at the end of the day. No mess, nothing, just that's it. Staple to a frame and they're done. The other one behind me is front and rear. So where in the world are you saving your customers any money? You explain that to us. I mean, please do. Send me an email and explain it to me. But I said at the end of the day, all you gotta do is buy that Surface and back it up. As I've been asking you to do since last year. Just back it up. But you can't do it because, you know, at the end of the day, your product's going to match. So everything's a different shade, ain't it? Still matches. So how are you saving your customers hundreds of dollars at the end of the day? That's $240 worth of paint up there right now. Versus like 14 to 15 bucks. Look at your CINEMAX, it's right there. all three of your screen paints look exactly the same. This is the reason why when he did that demonstration, I told him to do the demonstration to put all his products at the same time, and he put one after the next. That's why they started blending into each other. They looked all exactly the same. The only ones that didn't was that IV mix, and I don't know what was going on with that. That thing was coming up tan on the snow levels. I don't know what the deal with that was. But the rest of your products all blend in together. We're gonna make a screen paint, put it next to your screen. That's the next stage. For these cords. What do we got here? We got some black paint here. Get some of that white paint. Let's go upstairs to make some paint. We got some black paint here. We're not even gonna measure this. We're just gonna throw it in. No, we gotta measure. You gotta measure because you guys need exact measurements. Feel free to make the same product. That's the most. I got no words for this one right now. I tried it. Good gracious, man. Good. Seriously, man. How much money did you steal from your customers at the end of the day? How much you think you stole at the end of the day? What would you think how much you stole, Crow? You don't do any of these tests. You don't back any of your products up at the end of the day. I told you to do this test multiple times and you refused to do it. How much money do you think you stole? Some everyday black paint? Stole quite a lot, didn't you? You don't care. Only if you can steal some more. You don't care. This paint we're going to make better show a difference between night and day. Hey, Taco Cat, how you doing? You brought it on yourself, man. You should have did your demonstrations. You should have did better demonstrations, man. All right. I want to use this right here. Now keep in mind, Crow, we don't even got to match it. We just got to come close to it. That's it, at the end of the day. But chances are we're probably matching it. Let's see how close your products blend together, but just simple. Let's mix this up a little, see what we get out of that. Living in the city. Using chopsticks, people, chopsticks. I'm wasting my chopsticks on you, dude. Now this right here, I can tell from the door, it's going to pull better contrast in your screen. Way better. Because it's darker. This looks a lot like, what's the word for that? Frankenstein. Exactly like your Frankenstein. Don't worry, I'm not going to order. I'm done with you after this. That's one. We're going to make several. We're not done. We have quite a lot to make. There we go. Same color as your Frankenstein. Ordered a dish today. Ooh, kitty. You crazy cat, you. Round. Would you like a glass of milk? Now this one, do it a little bit differently. I hear you, buddy. If we ordered your Frankenstein, I guarantee you 100% that'll blend your screen. Easily. I need to write that one down too. But I'm not interested in your Frankenstein. Now this one was 1/2 of one of these. So Crows, you know where to get this from? This is the same scooper that you get in Kool-Aid. When you use a scooper for the Kool-Aid, this is what this is. 1/2 of that into that. Gives you this color. Now, I'm not trying to make your screen paint. I'm trying to see how close I would come to it. Now, mind you, when we did the test against our own product, we made four different forms of black screen paint. 4 different versions. And we threw those against our screens, and neither one of them matched. This is what you're going to have to do to test your products out. You're going to have to make different versions of gray screens and put them against your product. That's what you're going to have to do to prove that your product is not going to match anything we have or anything like this in the day. In the day, your customer can look at your screen and go, I can do this myself. That's what you don't want. That's why we have all those crazy test demonstrations at the end of the day. I will put that link below. I don't know what we're going to call this. Bedazzle? Not because there's no crystals in it. Oh man, your paint dripped on my freaking staircase, man. I just freaking painted the staircase. Well, that's my fault because I didn't bring the underneath of it, so don't blame the paint container. But man, you freaking kidding me, man?
Go finding.
All right, let's see what we got. This is the tablecloth. This is a different shade than your paint. When I paint this on here, if it blends into your screen, that's not going to be good at all. So What we got to do over here, just to show you, we're doing everything by the book. I don't want anybody saying that we did this and did that. We painted the screen twice, right? Now, I don't want to hear that, oh, he used the same roller, cross-contamination. Nope, I ain't trying to hear none of that nonsense in the day. Let's go over to Dirty Betty. We'll grab ourselves a fresh roller. If you get anything dirty out of this, God is watching you. Just to let you know at the end of the day. You already know what you're thinking before you think it. So keep it clean. You got a fresh roller, cleaned it out, right? Everything by the book. Ain't got nothing to hide from you at the end of the day. Can show you what you need to see. At the end of the day, Crow, I wasn't trying to match your product, just so you know that. That's why it's two different shades. But I'm going to show you that shade is going to blend into your screen. There's nothing special about your product. At the end of the day, like I said, I got your hybrid mix coming in. I'm going to cancel the order. That's my loss. I lose money on that. Because I'm going to give the customer back what they spent. The reason why I'm doing that for you, Crow, because at the end of the day, I'm trying to show you that all the disrespectful stuff you did to me, I can show you mercy at the end of the day. Because I don't have to if I don't want to. I can order every last one of your products, make every last one of them, post the ingredients, and you'll be out of business in no time at all. You already got enough explaining to do as it is. Let's get all that soap. Right, show that soap we got in there. Let's get some hot water in there. I want to go upstairs and play Pac-Man. That's what I want to do right now. I want to be down here doing this. And we know it's going to come with a bunch of excuses and rants and all that stuff. That's usually what he does. It's nothing normal. But like I said, back it up. All you got to do is to do the demonstrations next to mine. That's all. I'm going to go outside and take a look outside, see what the weather's like. If the weather's good, you'll be outside today. And then next against that 150-inch, matter of fact, I might clamp that screen up right now to get it ready for the outside test. And let's see when it gets dark outside if your screen can maintain color. Alright, get everything washed out nice. Look how clean the roller is. Nice and clean, right? There we go. So that way you can't say I used a dirty roller, any cross-contamination. No. This is the roller we use to paint your screen right there. See how dirty it is? There's your product on there right now. Put you guys right here so you stand still. There you go. See? Even when it's far, it's basically going in and cleaning down the rest of the part. So we got no paint, nothing on there at all. Cross-contamination, not a thing, nothing. Doing everything by the book. There we go. Nice and clean. People like him, you got to be careful. They'll find any way to complain about something, and they'll do it. I couldn't imagine, man, living next to you, man, at the end of the day, boy. I'll tell you what would happen today. I'd come over with two big pit bulls and knock on your door and go get. That'll be the end of it right there. Come on outside, I want to talk to you for a minute. I had a dog sitting right behind the gate. Go stay. But that's usually what I would do back in the day. I'd take two big pit bulls over to somebody's house, and I had them suckers sitting behind the gate. Go stay. And then I walk somebody's house. Come on for me. I want to talk to you for a minute. Let's come out. Let's go on the sidewalk for a minute. Let's talk. And they try to say, dog, go get. That's it. And dogs will come out and go run after you. Better run. Them suckers I saw, like, them ones will lock on you in a minute. Yep. I just go about my business. Ain't none of my business what happens. That's how I was when I was 20. I was in my 20s. You lucky I don't live next to you, man. There wouldn't have been no talk on YouTube. Would have been none of that nonsense. We wouldn't have been having no discussion. We'd have settled that right there and then. But now I'm older, things are more civilized, do things differently. We get lawyers involved. Lawyers are funner, because you know what? Money comes at the end with those bad boys. All right, let's see what we got to do here. We got to paint this thing in. We got to paint one side of it in. Should we frog it? Let's go be a frog it. No, we don't need a frog it. Just gonna splatter it down the side. We're good. We should be good right there, right? Okay, let's grab everything we need from here. All right, so as you can see, we got a cup of white paint, and all we did was put in a half of, the scoopers you get basically when you for Kool-Aid and stuff. Only need a little half of that paint, just a little bit. That's all you need. Let's see what we get. Now, we ain't trying to match it. Keep in mind, we're trying to see if we blend in too. If we just mix that little mix right there, what we get out of that. Let's see what we get out of it, okay? Let me see. I think I squeezed the roller down so it's dry. Where's the, what you call that? Make sure we got everything here for you guys. Did everything by the book. I didn't cheat you or anything. You've got your nice, clean, fresh roller for the next paint on. No cross-contamination, none of that. Everything by the book. You can put 2 coats on your screen, back to back. Fortunately, you came up matching a tablecloth. Now, those of you that are curious where to get the tablecloth from, I will put the link below so you can pick it up for yourself. I would advise, if I were you, I mean, the Ivory's good. We're going to test the Ivory too. The Ivory's really good. Let me get my charger. The Ivory's really good. But the best one out of all of it, if I was one of you guys, I would go with that that gray. That light gray is good. I mean, really good. Matches this product. Perfect. That's why I did all 3 of us at the same time. That's the light gray you want to go with. If you're curious how big is 60 inches by 120, I got one right over there. I'll go upstairs, but before we log off to go eat, I'm going to spread it out so you can see how big it is. And it stretches nice and tight to the surface. Real tight. And it's ultra short throw compatible because we tested that one too, and it worked perfect with ultra short throw. All right, so let's paint our paint in here. On this side, I want to make sure this is mixed up because I did basically stir this with chopsticks at the end of the day. I have to dig over the chopsticks. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Got to go with the chopsticks. Man, that's a problem. Okay, cool. That'll work. All right, let's pour it down. I'm going to get you on the overhead real quick. And get a better shot on the overhead. Maybe you may get a better shot. No, you ain't going to get that. I got to put you on the overheads. All right, I'm going to drop you up on the overheads right now. There you go. Make sure in there. There you go. You're good to go on the overheads. I can get this gray paint off my freaking black countertop. We're going to paint this side right here. That's all we need. Help me. Yeah, I would go with that little bit is all you're going to need to do it. Now, if you're going to make a quart of it, I would do a tablespoon. I would do 1 tablespoon to do it. If you want to make it a little darker, maybe put in 2. It's up to you. It's the way you want to adjust it, how you want to design it. I said at the end of the day, that toner, the black is just the toner. That's all it does. That's all it does. That looks real nice. That's a good color right there. If I was still developing grade 3 paint, that'd be a nice color right there. At the end of the day, That's a good color. That's a nice color right there. Make sure we smooth this out just a little bit more here. We got a little bit of extra paint. Make sure we get this a little bit right there. So we don't get any runs off of that. There we go. Look at that right there. Tell me. Now that one we made real light. We made that very light. We put in like next to nothing, like almost like a half of that scooper into a cup of white paint. And we got that one right there. That came out nice, real nice. If I was still making gray screen paint, I'd be marketing that one right there. But y'all can have that for free. Now you can always dress it up a little bit. Put in about 4 tablespoons of silver in there. I would say 5. Put 5 tablespoons of silver in there and put a little bit of silver in it. Just maybe, I would put 2 of silver, 1/4 a little spoon. You don't need a big spoon. Just a little, maybe a pinch, and probably a little bit of gold to get it to pop a little bit. You know what I mean? Get that color to pop a little bit. That's usually what they use for gold. Yeah, I'll write it all down. I'll put it in for you. Now, if you want to make a version of this way better than all of these combined, I told you, you want to start off with, I think it was around 10 tablespoons of silver. Your base is going to be silver. That's it. Keep your base silver. Use your black as a toner. You're going to have a beautiful screen if you do it that way. Don't put any of that gray junk into it. Don't put any of that white paint into it. Start your base off with silver first. PPJ is what you want to go with because it's real gentle on the nose. That M&M is a little too harsh. But go with a little PPJ. Put about 3 or 4 tablespoons of black in that. That's going to come out looking gorgeous. Drop a little silver, a little gold in that. Oh, man, that's going to be a beautiful screen at the end of the day. I'm telling you, going to put that stuff to shame. Because your base is not going to come up cloudy. It's going to have a metallic look from it right from the door. Anything that hits that, it's going to look gorgeous on your projector. If you're into that kind of light paint, keep in mind, at the end of the day, we can make this stuff. It's not going to match what we have over here. But at the end of the day, like I said, if you really don't want to spend that kind of money, at the end of the day, you want something real nice at the time being, better than the white screen, better than his product, you might want to do that one. We'll make it. I'll do one over here for you. I'll show you the difference. You'll love it. That was the last ingredients that we did for Digital and Crystal Screen Paint before we closed up shop and decided to never do the product ever again. We did a silver base. We're going to let this one dry. We're going to stand it up and dry. We're not going upstairs, it's a big pack, man. We'll go upstairs and let this one dry, get a stand for it. We can dry it up there and do it right up there. Then we put it right here for you. I wouldn't even bother with using, at the end of the day, I wouldn't even bother using any form of bare 1050. I would start off with silver only, and then use black as a toner. Watch, you think I'm joking? Your product will come, your paint will come out looking amazing. As a matter of fact, you could sell it and give him some competition at the end of the day. I can tell you a whole lot of tricks on how to make a beautiful screen paint that won't cost you next to nothing. Here we go. This over here. We're going to put this one over here. Keep this away from my screen. A whole lot of paint going on here. Let me see if we can get away with this right here. I still want to put another one behind this. I got to get a new tarp today. Let's jack my tarp up on here. Now I'm going to tell you something. The silver one shouldn't match the tablecloth. But I'll make some of it. We'll put it down here and we'll see if it matches the tablecloth. Either way, I mean, it's a win-win either way. I mean, at the end of the day, but still, you know, let's see if we can go how cheap we can go. And still get a great picture. All right? So. Get that off. Let's get this one on over here. All right, let's get you guys down here. Where's Stan the Man, Pots and Pans? Here he is. Come on, Stan the Man. Get you over here. It kind of looks like it's personal mix at the end of the day. It really does. Where is the fire stick? Oh, got to be messy. Very messy. Very out of control. Open it up. Let me see. Oh, here we go.
Hey everyone, I'm super excited to share with you this new
Told you. And look at it and tell how it's made. Remember, I've been making this stuff for years. It's an old profession of mine, doing great screen paints. I can look at a screen, I can literally tell how it's made. I've done so many combinations, it's not even funny. Now this one's gonna pull a higher white level. Contrast in this one will be a little better. The one we have upstairs is definitely gonna pull a heavier contrast than both of them. I was wondering what they got on this channel. I'm always curious what people have on their channels. Let's go over to, let's see. Told you. See? Ain't much of a difference. So that stuff you talked about, special and all this stuff. That's why you see me on camera laughing, talking about, yeah, I've heard all these stories already before. Been out when all this stuff started with the great paints and the YouTube mixes, and everybody was on YouTube showing these off different mixes and stuff. I was there doing all that stuff. I've heard all these speeches before. That's why I laugh when they start talking. I'm like, been there, heard that one before. I made that right there. Then you had to match the screen. Made that with a smidgen, a half, and that little scooper, and that white paint in that cup. And there you go. That fast, that quick. You can see the two different screens. They talk too much trash at the end of the day. Let's see what we got going on over here. Ooh, let's go over to whatchamacallit real quick. They got some good demonstrations. I haven't been there in a while. That key. You got over here? There we go. Oh, we definitely got to bring that one up. Definitely got to bring that one. Oh, we definitely got to do this one. We got this one here. Hold on. Really? Seriously? No, not now. I'm good. Now, if I wanted it darker, all I had to do is just put one of those cups in. I put half and that's it. So while you guys are checking that out, I'm cleaning up my shop, get things back to order in here, because it's a bit of a mess. I can't stand my shop being a mess. Ugh. At least now you know. All that trash you was talking, blah, 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 blah. Thank you. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm dragging this up your feet. All this came from you cheating me on that paint. And somebody didn't like it at the end of the day. Like I said, everybody doesn't share your opinions on how you act and how you treat people at the end of the day. You gotta be careful how you treat people, man.
Ever wondered about search? It's easier to learn more about how search works.
Now imagine if I take my paint that I made and I stick that in the dark with a high-end projector. Voila, there you go. Especially when it's calibrated. And I made that a black and white paint, that's it. I didn't put no glitter in it. Didn't put no silver in it. Just straight black and white, that's it. So keep in mind, while you're at it, backing up this paint, how about you back up all of them at the end of the day? Because I'm not one in the basic doing a half job. Do the whole job or don't do it at all. So here's my theory for you. Well, my challenge for you. While you're doing the challenges on the CINEMAX, you need to do the challenge on all your screen paint products. Every last one of them. All those mixes that we have in there, we stacked up on you, make every last one of them. All 7 of the Digital One Crystal screen paints, a YouTuber posted his product. 3 of the Theater Maxes, you have to make all 3 of those. And then on your own screen paint, we have another 3 on top of that. How about you make all of those, including doing the demonstrations against the Raven? Do them all. Because why should only one of your products be excluded? One of your products be involved in those tests? All of them need to be. And then when you get done all those tests, I got about 17 black demonstrations I've done against my product versus black paint. You can complete all of those versus your black products. I'll give you a month. And if he doesn't do any of them at all, at the end of the day, like I said, he can't back it up. But that ingredients I gave you for the silver, make that at the end of the day. CROW customers, or at the end of the day, just go get the tablecloth, whatever fits you best. You can't back his product up today, he's stealing from you. If you want the ingredients crossed, send it over to you. But after the day, like I said, you can rant all you want. You're lucky I'm being merciful there. I don't want your freaking hybrid mix or none of your products over here because it's a waste of my time. I wasted an entire, well, actually not really. I got it early in the morning, got a lot of my stuff done, so not really wasted. But I want some cereal right now, and I do want to play some Pac-Man. I would like to watch a little TV, order some food. But still, my day's not going to be done because I still have to take you outside. I'm going to show your customers how to save some money at the end of the day. That paint is good, ain't it? I told you when I painted it on, I said that stuff is really, it's brighter, man. It's much brighter. Much, much brighter. I'm not saying much, but it is pretty bright. Now from that ingredients, you can make as much as you want. Think about it. You can make as much as you want. You don't have to buy any paint from them. You make as much as you want. That's the same thing I feel when I design screens down here. When I build my own gaming screens and stuff, I don't have to go around and buy TVs and none of that stuff. I can build whatever I want and be cool at the end of the day. Make my own gaming computers. Man, I love that, man. If I don't want a console, I just build a gaming PC and I'm done. But you have that option now. Go up there and have a ball. Paint on whatever you want. You paint on this, paint on that, whatever, so and so and so. And at the end of the day, I don't feel sorry for taking money out of his pocket. At the end of the day, he should have did a better job on testing his products. I got up earlier this morning. I did 2 demonstrations against my screen. I did one with both gray screens against my black screen. Then I did another one with black screens against my screen. I did all those demonstrations back to back to back. And they wanted to do one demonstration on a tablecloth. That's why we got all those cancellations sitting up there on the wall. They were pulling their orders. We was giving them money at the end of the day. It wasn't like I was basically saying, hey, go give me this product for free. We gave you money. And you gave it right back to me. Matches your white levels. So before I go down and eat, I'm going to put all the information down for you, where to get the surface from, and the ingredients for this one right here. It doesn't look like something you could just walk up to and pet. Yeah, you lose a couple of fingers in the process. I don't know anything else. So people be so vicious. Look at the teeth. Good gracious. Well, you can have wolves as pets at the end of the day. You just have to raise them when they're babies. That's all. You just can't walk up to a full-grown one and go over and pet it. You lose an arm. All right, let's put up a couple other things. We're way over time here, way over time, people. But let's get a couple other ones in here. Let's do this food commercial. This food commercial real quick. I started mixing my cereal. I'm really excited about it now. Come on, I know I'm a little old on this, but usually when I eat cereal, it stays the same way. I mixed Lucky Charms and Captain Crunch. Man, that was freaking amazing. People I'm hanging around, I think they're on something here. So now I'm kind of thinking like, I got to mix some. What about Fruity Pebbles? Fruity Pebbles, Fruit Loops, and Tricks. I know it's all the same, but what that would taste like. I go to Amazon and get like 5 pounds of marshmallows. What would marshmallows and Tricks taste like? That'd be interesting. You ever heard of the Batman cereal? Look that one up. That's an old cereal from back in the day. It was wheat checks and marshmallows. You do the math at the end of the day. It was disgusting. The Ninja Turtle cereal? Oh, that's another favorite right there. Oh, man. I love cereal. Alright, let's get another one in there, and then after that, we're gonna come back in. We're gonna do lights out only. So we're gonna we got to be down here at nighttime when everything's darkened. We're gonna be outside a little earlier than that because we still have to do the outside demonstration. That's gonna go against Phantom on the 150-inch outside. Once we're done that and it gets real dark outside, we'll do another demonstration for that outside. Then we'll come back in here and we'll do a demonstration with ultra short throw, and we'll do a demonstration with lights out only. We don't get this mixed up from one or the other. I can tell which one's which from here. How Sharpie is this? I used to when I draw on one of my cousin's face. Some detail. Oh, big one. So that's the CINEMAX on this side. And this one over here, I don't know what you want to call it. I don't want to be insulting because remember I'm trying to do things respectful here. So I don't want to be insulting by calling it something to reflect off him. We'll call it LITE MAX because it's light. It's a light screen. LITE MAX 2.0. The LITE MAX, because that's a very light paint. We call that LITE MAX 2.0, and this one's the CINEMAX over here. If I don't want to do anything disrespectful, I'm trying to keep this nice and clean at the end of the day, people. These are off. I mean, you were going to fall on the word sheet. I'm just about to try anyway. We've already got it from T2 today. I would have done a few minutes. Forgot we had the freaking PS system running right now. Let's do, let me see. Let's clear this real quick. And they're okay. Philips 4K demonstrations.
Getting that from YouTube.
This goes here. Okay for that. Here. J&K 4K demonstrations.
Getting that from YouTube.
You've got to be kidding me. All right, whatever floats your boat at the end of the day. All right, people, I gotta go eat. I'm hungry, starving to death over here. Thank you for your time. I'm gonna try to be respectful as much as possible. If I didn't, forgive me on that part right there. This person, at the end of the day, man, I just don't like this guy, man. At the end of the day, I mean, I try to be nice to this dude, but I mean, at the end of the day, man, this guy does so much lying on camera, it's not even funny. But I'm glad we finally got it down here. We went through a lot to get that product done. I mean, a lot. Multiple cancellations after cancellations after cancellations. I mean, even after this guy made promises to send it down, then he did send it down, he sends it down. Black paint. I mean, just so unfair on so many levels. I mean, this is why we have this over here. I'm not trying to be disrespectful by showing this, but this is why we have it here. We have it here because these are all the cancellations. This guy's been throwing at us over and over and over again. Net one cancellation after the next. Money going back to our account over and over again. Same thing with Partey. Did the exact same thing he did. Put money right back into our account every single time. It just shows you that at the end of the day, when they do stuff like this, because they got something to hide, they can't back their product up. And now you see why he fought so hard at the end. Well, I'm glad everything came out in the light. All right, people, have a wonderful day. I'm going to get back and get something to eat, chill for a little bit. I'll be back up. We're going to come back in and do a lights out demonstration. Then we're going outside to have a little fun. All right, got to go, and God bless.